Alright gang, welcome back to our 200 horsepower challenge on CalmLands. You join me as I'm activating the process of drilling the field that we created in the last episode on the new plot of land that we own. You can also notice that I did start working on expanding our sunflower field there. I have at least done the outline of the grass field that needed to be expanded there. And yeah, we're on our way here. So what we're going to likely do here is I'm going to go around the headland. As typical, I'm going to probably turn the light on here, even though it is 1500 hours. It is getting a little dark because of the hills and the trees there. They're kind of blocking everything, unfortunately, blocking the sun a little bit. But we're going to get this field done as far as the headland goes. We're going to go around that. Then we're going to throw it on a worker. At that point, we will go unload the carrots and the parsnip. I believe they are full, or they're very close to full if they're not full. Once they are unloaded and we're able to continue that, they should be getting close to being finished. But when we're able to continue that, we will then finish expanding the sunflower field. When that is done, we will take over for this worker doing the drilling here of the wheat, finish the wheat drilling, and then we need to re-drill the sunflowers. And what we'll probably do in the process of all of this is put a worker on re-drilling the sunflowers, just so we can get that going. And then whenever that is complete, we will have to, take over for finishing the sunflowers up, and we also have to fertilize these fields with the application of fertilizer, because this drill does not have that. So we've got a lot of things to do today, and really not a whole lot of time before we run out of sunlight. So that's really our biggest problem here. We may be working into the night here. I don't know if the recording itself will go into the night. I might do some of that off camera, just because I don't really like doing a whole lot of this work at night. It's already kind of hard to see as it is, so I really don't want to make it extremely difficult for you to see. Now, I really don't have a problem doing the nighttime viewing. I just don't think it's as good for YouTube, I guess is what I should try to say. It's not as good quality for you to watch if there are issues due to the sunlight or the viewing that you can have, right? So that is something that we will probably maybe skip. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a little bit of it, but probably not because of all those reasons I just listed. So lots of things to do today. I also want to have a brief conversation, which I will continue on this episode, the following episode, the other series as well, of what I saw from the teaser for Farming Simulator 25. Now, I believe, at the time of this recording, I am recording this, this is late Friday. I literally have just got back from my off-the-grid trip that you may have saw photos of, if you saw it on my Discord, or if you saw the post I made. So, I'm still kind of chewing and going through that, because I really was limited with my service from where I was. So I really didn't get to see the trailer in high quality, and I kind of just recently watched it. So it's fresh in my mind, but I've got some more thoughts I want to really probably write down about it. But overall, I do think it looks good. I'm a little concerned that we're not going to have enough new crops. We did see the rice. We heard about spinach. I think there's 2 versions of rice, I think, if I recall correctly. There are 2 different versions of rice that will be coming out, and then spinach. I don't know if there's any other ones than that. Maybe they will add some, with the DLCs, kind of like they did with the carrots, right, and the parsnip. But I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be more or not. I have no clue. But I'd like to see a little bit more as far as the crops go than what they announced. So maybe there'll be more, maybe there won't be. As far as the maps go, I'm extremely excited about having an Asian map. We really haven't had that many Asian maps, right? There hasn't been many at all. Oh, I think he's actually just fully done. Oh, okay, well, hold on a second. But we really haven't had, unless it's, from Mod Hub, and there really hasn't been many of those, honestly. There hasn't been many Asian-inspired maps. So I'm pretty excited about that. The mist, the fog, looked really good. So I'm excited to see that. I'm excited about the weather, too. You saw the lightning and strike in the background and the storm. I'm excited to see where that goes and how dynamic that ends up being. Hopefully it's an increase from what we currently have. But overall, I really did enjoy it. Now, I did see the ox, and I don't know. I saw a few people mention it, but I don't really think there's been any kind of confirmation one way or another. But I don't know if there is the ability or the well, how should I say it? I don't know if there's going to be the chance for us to be able to utilize ox to plow fields, for example, right? Like they did in the old days, or well, I guess they still do that in some places, right? I would love that. I just don't know if that's actually going to be a feature or not. I don't know if they are just showing the ox as it's another new animal, or what. I think there's buffalo as well. Maybe those are buffalo. Maybe they're not even ox. Maybe they're buffalo. But I don't know. I'm curious to see. I guess exactly more of that. Now I think I saw, at least today, this is the first day I've had, real service for a while, like I mentioned. I think I saw something in regard to some new map pictures, some more still pictures of some of the maps. I have not saw those yet at the time of this recording. So before the next episode, which will be, let's see, it'll be the campaign, so it'll be Erlengrat. Before the Erlengrat episode that I do next, I will definitely take a look at those, and I'll have more thoughts, I guess, for that episode. But from what I saw, I did like it. I did like the view a lot. I liked what I saw. I'm excited to see the American map, just because that's where I'm from. The clouds looked good. The sky, it looked like it was a little bit more moving, a little bit more action there than what we currently have, so that's good. But yeah, overall, I was impressed with it. I thought the graphics looked good. There wasn't a huge increase from what I could tell as far as the ground renderings, right? So as far as what you're seeing on the floor, whether you're drilling or plowing or cultivating or whatever, it didn't seem like there was a huge change there. Maybe a slight change, but at least from what I saw, I didn't see a huge increase to that. But I guess it's probably a little difficult, more difficult than we probably think to do that, right? The ground work is probably a little more than we're expecting, I guess is what I should try to say. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts, I guess, on it. Again, I will have more thoughts in the in the Erlengrat, and then I'll have more probably again during the Frugal Millionaire Challenge as I watch it a little bit more and have a little bit more time to digest it. I don't know. Maybe I throw out a quick thought video on it. I don't know, but probably won't at this point since it's so far along. But maybe if there's some more stuff that comes out here in the near future, like those still images of the maps, maybe once we get a little bit more, maybe I will throw one out. But I'm a little bit past, I think, the time to really feel like it's worth putting a video out as a reaction to it, if that makes any sense. So we're just going to kind of roll with providing my thoughts during my actual series versus making a video for it. At least for now. So I'm probably going to go a little bit against the grain here. I'm going to go the other way because it's going to be a little bit faster. I just want to get this headland done a little bit better so I have an easier area to turn around without hitting the corn there. But how's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing well. I clearly sound and feel better, so that's good. This is probably the best I've felt in a long time. So I'm amped up, pumped up, ready to go. It seems like the map tour videos, I've only done 3 so far. The first 2 I did, obviously I told you I was pretty sick, so they were non-commentary. The most recent one I did was commentary. It seemed like you did enjoy the commentary map tour, so I will try to incorporate those every once in a while. If I can do it, it probably won't be every week, so don't hold me to it, but if I can do it, I will try to do at least a map tour once a week as an addition bonus video. And I'll probably, it won't have like a specific, release date or anything like that. It'll just be, if I have a video that's a little bit shorter than what I'm expecting, maybe I throw it, with that video, with that on that day later on, as a bonus video there, to beef it up a little bit, the time. But we'll see, it just depends how things go. if I end up having a lot of time and I'm able to get some done, maybe I'll do, you know, 2 a week. It just depends. It's just going to be as I have the ability and the time to do so, kind of thing. But at the time of this recording, I believe we just hit just over 1,100 subscribers, so absolutely amazing. Thank you all so very much for your continued support. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I also want to do a special shout-out to my 2 channel members. I want to thank you both for 1 month. Pretty awesome. Cannot thank both you, Matt and Frog, enough, so I appreciate you guys. But like I said, we've got a lot to get done here today. We'll put a bit of a time lapse in here now. I'm going to get this field all complete, and then we'll get a worker rolling on this, drilling this, I should say. I'm pretty sure, bear with me now, it's been a week or two, but I'm pretty sure our new drill for, well, our planter, I guess I should say, I'm saying it wrong, is a direct drill. Yeah, I believe it's direct drill. Now, as far as this series goes, we're going to keep rolling this series for a little bit longer here, gang. I think what I'm going to shoot for now is 60 episodes, I think, possibly more, but we'll see. I know a few other individuals are kind of winding theirs down. I think I heard Cross2 say he was going to wind his 200 horsepower challenge down here very soon. So I kind of want to, you know, stick with the guys, I guess, for the most part, and in mine, you know, somewhere after theirs. I don't want to be the only one going on this challenge, if that makes any sense. We're getting pretty big as it is, right? I've got one other thing I really want to accomplish in this series that we have yet to do, and I'll let you know what it is right now. Typically, I would, you know, just wait and not spoil it, but if you've watched this far in, you know, you get a little bit of a advance notice of what's going on. I'm going to do some grapevines, actual grapevines, not just placing down, you know, a production of them. I'm actually going to do it. I know it's a little bit frustrating and a little bit annoying. A lot of people have mentioned that, at least. But, you know, we're going to do it anyway. That and, you know, I'm not going to do potatoes on this series. I thought about doing it. I think I mentioned that I probably would do it. We're not going to do it. We've got the sugar beets going over there. We're going to leave that as just doing the sugar beets for this series. We're going to do grapes. So, more than likely, what we're going to do is, you see this field right here to the next to us right here. We're probably going to purchase that field, and we're going to put the grapevines in that field there. So it'll be quite a lot. It'll be quite a lot of grapes. But that's more than likely what we're going to do. Now, I may modify it a little bit. Maybe I go across the way there by the river on that side of that slanted hill there. It's not much of a hill, but it's a little bit of a hill. I might go there. But more than likely, it's going to be that field there. So, but we'll see what I decide to do. But regardless, we're going to do some grapes. Now, there are... I'm going to do a quick save here. Looks like snow's in the forecast here at 17, so we really don't have a whole lot of time here before things get a little drastic. But as far as grape technology goes, this is only 164 horsepower, so it is within our realm to utilize it here. So we're going to do so. And since money is really not a big issue, I'm not really that concerned with the fact of if I put grapes in and I don't make enough money to support the price and the cost of everything you have to utilize for grapes. So I feel like that's a great kind of last, you know, thing to add to the series, I guess is what I should say, right? Now, a number of you have asked, and I mentioned it before, that I was talking about figuring out something to do with the sunflowers, right? I wanted to figure out something to utilize with sunflowers, and I have yet to find anything. Now, it could just be something that is named or labeled differently in ModHub. I don't know how many of you know or not, but ModHub sometimes the naming conventions are off, right? So what you might be, you type in something for sunflowers, but it may not be called anything to do with sunflowers, and that is kind of what I'm looking for. For the most part, the only thing I've been able to find is what we can already utilize, which is oil, right? Sunflower oil. So I'm going to keep looking. Maybe I'll find something else. I'm going to keep looking, but it's not been... it's not been the easiest thing to find, I guess. I really thought I'd be able to find sunflower seeds of some sort, but I really haven't been able to find that. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? Alright, so we'll put this away. And then I'm going to go grab the planter there, and we're going to put sunflowers in. Now, we may have to refill that planter up. I don't know how full it is. I would suspect that we probably will have to do it. If I do, I'll go do it off camera quickly. You've seen me do this many times, so I don't want to waste your time driving it all the way over here to fill it up. So let me go take a look at it, and we'll see where we're at. I want you to ignore everything I just said about it being a direct drill. It's not a direct drill. I just was not looking at it correctly. I'm stupid. In any case, we have purchased a new cultivator. Basically, it's a disc harrow, but it's a cultivator. It's 9 meter width, so it's going to really help for these big fields. It's going to be able to knock these things out, because currently we're only utilizing 6. So this will definitely help us. It'll increase the speed and make sure we're getting this done faster. So I'm going to get part of it done right now, get it going. I also purchased, which I've already brought back, a front weight for one of our tractors. We can use it for any of the tractors, really. If you recall, and I forgot about it almost until the very last minute, the last time we utilized this new drill, it really pulls our tractor up in the air. So we needed a weight to be able to bring the front of the tractor back down. So I purchased one. It's about a 1.5 ton, something like that. And then I purchased this just now, this drill. Well, it's not a drill, it's a cultivator, excuse me. Now, this cultivator does not have the ability for us to create fields with it. So we got to make sure we remember that whenever we utilize it, we're literally just utilizing it to cultivate fields when they need it, specifically the corn and the sunflowers, among other things, right, that will need it, like our root crop fields. Now, I went ahead and started having a worker cultivate one of the root crop fields since it's done. Might as well go ahead and get it going. So the worker's doing that. But like I said, I'll get part of this this field over here cultivated, and then we'll jump straight into a time lapse now. Get that done, get it drilled, all that good stuff. I'll be back with you after it's all done. All right, it's a bit longer than I wanted to spend there, gang, but we were getting things under control. It's getting very, very, very dark now. So this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode than you're typically used to, but that's okay. I think we're going to leave the episode at this point here, gang. You see everything that's going on here. The workers are going to get everything else done, right? We're going to get the rest of the red beets up off the ground. You saw that I expanded the two fields we had there, the root crop fields, into one field, and we're going to be putting in red beets into that big field. This small field here we'll put carrots into, and then I've got the worker finishing the cultivation of this field, so he should be good before the other one catches up to him. And then we have the worker doing the sunflowers over here, so he's good. This worker's done. I've got to put all this stuff away. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff for me to put away, but I will do all of that off camera. Not a big deal. And yeah, things are going well here, gang. We've got this field over here to the right, all good to go with the exception of putting lime down. I'm not going to worry about the lime this time. We'll leave it be. We can put the lime down in the next one. Just because we're running out of time. It's December. This is how typically a farm would be anyway, right? You wouldn't have a whole lot to be doing in December anyway. So we're kind of slightly cheating with not having seasons on there, right? So this thing does like to flip the tractors, though, as you can see, so I've got to make sure I'm careful with it as I move forward, but this thing is going to help us out a ton, especially for these two big fields here. Well, really all three of the big fields now, when needed, right? It's definitely going to help us, so hope you enjoyed it, though. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button if you're new. It's free, helps me a ton. Special thanks to our channel members. You guys are amazing. Cannot thank you guys enough. And, yeah, until next time, I'll see each and every single one of you guys in the next episode.